Hey, this is Pablo with LSP Data, and today I want to share some amazing news on some updates to virtually drive for dollars. So we're getting you to the point where you can actually drive for dollars, right? Without the need to actually drive. So here's what I'm talking about. So now we've gotten to a point where we can capture images, right? And I'm not talking about Google Street View images. So I'll walk you through a quick example of how you can identify distressed properties and identify any potential opportunities, right? So let's jump right into it. So for now, we have about 50 cities nationwide, and we're updating all the cities to include these images. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So at the moment, you can identify properties, all kinds of information. I won't show the full name, but you get a pretty good idea of how the platform looks like. So let's say I wanted to show the records with images. It gives you a pretty good idea of what the issue is, like the observable, right? So if you were literally driving, you would spot a lot of these properties, right? And something would stand out to you, whether it's, rubbish and whatnot. You could see if the house is potentially abandoned, if there's high grass, if it's not being kept and whatnot. So this gives you a really good indicator of whether the property is vacant and whatnot, right? The other beauty of this is that you can also search based on keywords, and we have a few other filters such as tax delinquency and whatnot, right? But this is the main thing, that now we're tying pictures with the actual description, so you get a feel of what the property is or what the condition is, right? So as you can see, you can get a pretty good description, and our data refreshes daily. So really excited to present this to you. Again, we have a good amount of cities, and it just ranges from the different types of data that we have, right? So this particular one's for Houston, and like I said, you can search for any kinds of properties, any kind of complaints, right? Or key terms, I should say. Some of them will, and you get a really good idea of what the conditions are in those properties, right? So that's the main thing. You can export this data, and it'll have ownership information. It'll have everything that's relevant to you, and that way you can just export it, skip trace it, and hopefully get some deals. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, there's a really, we're really excited to finally get to the point where we can show you the property conditions on a daily basis. So this is close to real time as it gets. So any questions, leave it in the comments, and feel free to sign up for a 7-day free trial. You can sign up for at the end, just type in LSP data, and you can get a free 7-day trial, and just give us any feedback. Thank you.